Monday, Monday, so good to me. Monday, Monday, it came like a beautiful Monday. Tuesday's gone, doom, doom, with the wind. Tuesday afternoon, yeah. So anyway, we were bouncing off some energy, that we had from well, I don't know, it flies by, I mean, already it's Tuesday, but it just like, I just felt like I missed a day or something like that. But anyway, we're just here in the mornings now, as I was telling our friend, we're just playing around, in the message box there, about some stuff. I don't know if he's, bullshitting. I don't know, everyone could be. I mean, we heard about the thing there, with the sharing of information, all that kind of stuff. Of course, it has become, when it's unsettled, this is what happens, when something is created, to just like, make your neighbor or other people feel as though, like, that they are the problem, and they have been the problem for all these years. And then, I mean, we're at a construction site here. Welcome in. It is the Tuesday, the March 20th, 2018. Just looking at all the cars. I mean, just think when you ride. I mean, you see all the cars parked. You see cars. And these are all people. Some of them have, families. Some don't. Some do. Some, life. What are they doing? Are they just going mall shopping? Or some of them models? Some of them have like maybe 3,000 friends. Maybe they're into like painting, like art, stuff like that. New York is kind of artsy, and we have the nightlife. We have bands. Yes, the thing here with this Gary Jerry thing and the music and all that. You really, I mean, at this point, there's just so much competition. And, my thing is just like a little bit of, fun, little lounge act of some sort. Like, I mean, if this was like, in the late 90s, and, Facebook was around and all that kind of stuff, and, I was doing my Steven Tyler jumps and all that kind of stuff, maybe, but it's a different kind of a world. My act would not be accepted. Like, I mean, it'd be accepted for a little while, and then if I switched over to comedy, it wouldn't be accepted either, because of how we are these days. Like, I mean, just look. Can't agree on anything. We can't agree on anything. But we can, like, I guess, a little comedy. I think that's what we gotta get back to. I think we can do this. I think, if we stop, expect all those expectations and just, like, go about it a different way. Like that Pete Townsend song. Let my love open the door. Let my love. Oh, sure, I could jump around, stuff like that. But I mean, look at Prince. I mean, he jumped around stage all that time, I mean, I'm not on anything, and I know when I was in my 20s, I used to jump 20 times higher than Rod Stewart, at least. That's how I was, just like this Gumby kind of jumping jack flash. And, over the years, let's get in the car, because out here I go through so many batteries. At least maybe the heat will, yeah, I forgot, it is kind of cold this morning. So when you feel you can't go on, You come in, hold me. It's you and me forever. Yeah. Now, the thing is, like, going around doing these videos, stuff like that, I just did it only because I just had a little goal in mind, and it wasn't really huge. It still is not huge. But if I got in that position where, I did have an audience and stuff like that, and maybe people were, starting to join in a little bit. I mean, I don't know. Like, I don't know. I have some ideas, like late night talk show and stuff like that. I mean, there's a lot of people that are up. A lot of people get up early, Early bird catches the worm. Stuff like that. But anyways, right now what we're doing is we're just like trying to set something up, because we know in about a week from now we're going to have some nice weather. It's going to be spring. And, we got to work what we have here. Like, I was going around for the longest time, like asking, like, could I do something here? Could I do something there? I mean, I learned along the way, where I was doing the show. I ran into a lot of complications. There was times where I just unloaded and just went kind of wild. A lot of times I went wild, and then I would get calls, and everybody be embarrassed of me, relatives would be calling up, friends and everybody, friends of the family, but what's he doing? What's he doing out there? And of course, I'm not stupid. Of course, they're viewing it like he's a nut, he's a nut. But inside, it didn't feel that way to me. It felt like, I'm going for something. Going to practice, moving like a meteorite. So anyway, what do we have here today? We have what? We have the Stormy. We have the Facebook thing here. I don't know. With the users and sharing things and this and that. Who wants to spy? Are we really that interesting? What is it? Alright, so you want to win. You want to win. Everybody wants to win. Like in politics and everything. They all want to win. And my show, to be honest, to be truthful with you, we weren't doing anything of that. We were just going after the people just left behind. And if that's a bad thing, we'll stop. We'll stop. I understand, people don't have time for that. That's why people were on me and undoing this and, saying all this kind of stuff. I was trying to practice what I preach, when, we had the last guy there, and I started off, in I was in human services, and I did have it. You take an oath, just like anybody. You're a fireman, you're a policeman, you're a paramedic. You take that oath. You serve. You want to see good. I wasn't seeing it. Sorry. And that's why I stopped in midstream, and I said, well, maybe the way to do it, because I was hearing a lot of good feedback. You could be a helper of some sort, because I was passionate about it. Because that's what they seen. They said, oh, this guy's a little bit too crazy, a little bit too passionate about it, maybe we'll give him a pep talk. All right, this is me talk. All right, everyone's views are different. Everyone sees things differently, but it definitely could have used more money. That I know. Maybe I was there. I was watching it dwindle. From what I've seen, the little view that I've seen on it. And me, I'm like that person, if it's happening here, it's happening everywhere. And me, I'm also like that person, alright, I'm going into this field and stuff like that. Well, we got our surroundings, whatever's going on around here right now in this thing, with the whole, the chain, the revolving door and all that kind of stuff, But yet, you don't know until you get there, until you see it. And I seen it, I experienced it. Anyways,